Requirements for setting up a bank in Zambia. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about on the requirements for setting up a bank in Zambia is the licensing requirements. To operate a bank in Zambia, it is required that the bank be licensed by the Registrar of Banks and Financial Institutions, whose offices are based at the Bank of Zambia. The decision to license the bank lies with the registrar. The applicant must first submit its proposed name to the registrar for clearance prior to making its application for a license. So the first thing that the applicant must do is to submit the proposed name for that bank to the registrar. The application form, which can also be collected from the Bank of Zambia, must be completed and submitted by the applicant to the Registrar of Banks and Financial Institution at the Bank of Zambia after it has received a name clearance. And these two forms are, the first form is Form BFI, completed by the promoters of the bank, and the other form is the directors questionnaires, shareholders questionnaires, and veto statistics form to be filled up by prospective directors and shareholders, as well as the chief financial officer. And these two forms, the Form BFI and directors questionnaire, shareholders questionnaires, and veto statistics forms must be accompanied by the following. So the first thing is the certificate of incorporation and articles of association for the company. The other thing that you need is evidence of minimum required capital of 104 million or more for local banks and 520 million kwacha or more for foreign-owned banks. So if you want to open up a local bank, the capital that you need is 104 million kwacha. And if you want to open up a foreign-based bank in Zambia, the capital that you need is 520 million kwacha. Then the other thing that you need to present is a business plan with financial projections and forecasts for a minimum of 3 years from commencement date. The business plan should include the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and a copy of accounting policies the proposed bank would follow. The other thing that you need to submit is audited financial statement of the company. The other thing that you need to submit is the detailed curriculum vitae. And this detailed curriculum vitae, it must include details of nationality and status resident for the financial management. And the financial management, they include the proposed directors, senior executive officers of the proposed bank. The other thing that you need to present is the evidence of compliance with Section 23 and 24 of the Banking and Financial Services Act, Chapter 387 of the Laws of Zambia.